Someone just got shot in the parking lot of the Gables Park 17. No, all I heard was screaming and then a loud pop.
Is anyone with the female?
No. I don't know what happened.
Get the tape out of the trunk. Let's get to the more. I got this thing filming, so let me go film the scene right quick.
I received a phone call that there was a female that had been shot and killed in a parking garage in part of Dallas called Uptown. It's a very affluent area.
She was found with the door to her vehicle was open, and it was pretty clear that she'd been shot in the head.
Next to her body was her cell phone and also a magazine from a handgun. The first thing that stood out to me was that there was no purse inside the vehicle.
At the outset of looking into it, it did appear to be a robbery. But again, that was what made it so unusual because those types of things just have not taken place in that part of town.
We ran up the victim's license plate and the vehicle came back registered to Kendra Hatcher, a pediatric dentist in the Dallas area. There was one camera that captured all the cars as they came into the parking garage and as they left. Reviewing the footage, I saw the victim pull into the parking garage. I don't think her car had even made it into the parking space yet before I see a dark figure walking over to her vehicle immediately. Like it was dead on that was exactly what he was looking for. There was a short time frame between when the victim parked her car until the time that she was murdered. So I knew that she was an intended target of the shooting. We weren't able to see a license plate, but we took a still photo, kind of examined it, zoomed in, and we were able to determine that it was a female driver and she had brown hair. And I knew that the shooter got out of the passenger side of the vehicle. So there was at least 2 people in the vehicle. We learned Kendra had a significant other, so I made my way inside the apartment complex office, and I spoke with an individual named Ricardo Paniagua.
We found out Dr. Paniagua and Kendra had been dating and pretty much were head over heels for each other. Dallas Police Department posted the vehicle over the local news stations, and the actual owner of the vehicle contacted the police.
I received a phone call from Jose Ortiz. He believed that was his Jeep on the news. Jose, he's a mechanic, and that's what he does by trade. He said on September 2nd, the day of the murder, his childhood friend, Brenda Delgado, and one of her friends named Crystal came to his shop and needed a replacement vehicle while he did some work for them on Brenda's car. So he loaned his Jeep out to Brenda. Jose provided a cell phone number for Brenda, and I was able to call her on the spot and made arrangements with some of my coworkers to pick her up and bring her to the station. Ricardo Paniagua, Kendra's boyfriend, he called me in a panic. He said that he saw the still photo on the news and the female driving the vehicle had a strong resemblance to his ex-girlfriend, Brenda Delgado. What he told me was that he was in a long, drawn-out relationship with Brenda. They broke it off and several times rekindled the relationship, and things just kind of fizzled out.
You recognize this guy?
Yes.
Who is that?
That's my friend Jose.
So Jose said that you dropped your car off at his shop on Wednesday, specifically Wednesday.
It was Crystal, my friend Crystal.
Okay. So did Crystal borrow a vehicle?
Yes. Crystal borrowed her vehicle to take me to the library.
Okay, so where did Crystal borrow one of his cars?
Yes, it was that car.
Because I got a very different story from Jose. He told me that he was working on a vehicle for you.
No. He didn't give me the car, he gave Crystal the car.
That picture of the young lady driving that Jeep looks a lot like you.
No, she was driving. Crystal was driving that car.
We reached out to Crystal, and then I had coworkers pick her up and give her a ride to the office.
Brenda just wanted me to take her purse. That's it.
She wanted you to take her purse?
She wanted me to do it. $500 just to take her purse. Since I don't have a job, I'm not employed right now. I don't have money.
And how does this conversation start? Has she told you about this girl before? Or
No.
about her boyfriend?
No. She was like, X, that's how she refers to him. X has a girlfriend. And I was like, okay. And she's like, I just want to know more about girlfriend. That's it. And then I was like, well, I don't want to do that because I have a kid. She's like, well, we'll pay a guy to come in and take her purse, and they'll go from there.
Where do you find this guy at?
Just right there at the B&B pawn shop. There's a pawn shop right there. He's walking. I pull up. Hey, you want to make some
You pull
quick
up
money?
in the parking lot?
No, just driving by. You want to make some quick money? He said, yeah.
What did you do after you left the garage with this guy?
I drove down, dropped him off where he told me to drop him off. I go get Brenda, and I go home.
Did you tell anybody about this?
Nobody knows, nothing.
Just got done talking to Crystal. We had a very interesting conversation. And I know that you haven't been truthful with me. Do you expect the world to believe that you had nothing to do with this? That you didn't have anything at all, even though you made an arrangement for this young lady to get in this vehicle? You set that up. Crystal, she's got a very good description of how she ended up in that car and how she ended up in that garage that belongs to this young lady that's dating your ex-boyfriend that you still talk to all the time. That's why I'm asking you, why?
I'm telling you, there is no plan. There's nothing. There's no motive. I have no reason.
Oh, there's plenty of motive.
Can I just get my attorney at this time? Because I don't think I just need my attorney because you're not understanding me.
You can have your attorney.
We were unable to charge her with murder at the time. At this moment, the focus of the case was now identifying the shooter. We basically took Crystal's phone records, Brenda's phone records, and we were able to come up with a number that was similar to both records that they'd spoken with numerous times, and we found that number was contacted on the day of the murder.
They identify who the phone number belongs to, find out his name is Christopher Love. They're able to locate a actual photograph of Christopher Love, and he resembles the sketch that Crystal had provided.
Have you ever seen this girl?
I don't think so.
Okay. What is this?
I don't know these people.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever rode in a black Jeep Cherokee?
I ain't riding no Jeep Cherokee.
Okay. This young lady right here was able to very distinctly provide me details about how you look and where she has been with you. Now, for her not to know you, she pulling a lot of damn details out of nowhere.
That's, I understand that. And whatever you say is cool. But I didn't do this, brother.
One of my coworkers went out to the auto pound where Christopher Love's car was at. The K9 alerted to gunpowder immediately, and they found a Smith & Wesson .40 caliber handgun tucked behind the center console and on the passenger side of the vehicle. The magazine laying next to the body belonged to a .40 caliber Smith & Wesson handgun. We did ballistic testing, and we knew it was the firearm for the murder.
Detective Barnes confronted him with a murder weapon, and then that's when you start seeing him being more willing to share information.
How did you get linked up with Brenda?
Crystal.
What kind of conversation did you have with Brenda about this?
The crime lady was the cartel. Go take this for the cartel and I'm gonna pay you.
And she told you she was from the cartel?
And Christopher is told that Brenda Delgado is with the cartel, and if he agrees to do this, she'll make sure that he has enough cocaine to sell for as long as he wants to sell cocaine. So in his mind, this is his way to go from being a small-time drug dealer to a big-time drug dealer. So he agrees to do it.
They've been watching this lady for 3-4 months.
The girl that got killed was Brenda's ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend.
Brenda's?
Yeah. She didn't have nothing to do with any cartel. She was just a dentist that go to work every day, just a regular person.
Fake ass motherfucker. Cartel leader, some fake ass.
We tried Brenda's case 8 months later. Jury was only out 20 minutes before they came back with a guilty verdict. For capital murder, she received a life without parole. There is no reason in the world that that young lady should be dead. None. She's completely innocent victim. That makes it even more ridiculous for this to have taken place.